Hi everyone, this is Janet. Thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to see you successful. Some of you are meeting Janet for the first time. Welcome. Some of you have known Janet for many years. Thank you for following. As I said today, I wrote a small note for you. I'm so happy for all of you. From the bottom of my heart, for all the good things you've been saying to me, all the love, all the kindness. I know I can't reach everyone. That's why I wrote a note and said thank you so much. I love your comments. I see your comments. And always, as I say on my videos, the comment section is not just for Janet, it's for everyone. So it's for all of us to learn. And so sometimes you'll say a good thing. It's not like I don't see. I just get too busy and then I'm not able to read and reply everyone. So I'm very happy for your successes. For those who are sharing your success stories, thank you so much. We can't wait to see a lot of reviews. Okay, I can't wait. Someone is watching from Ghana. Thank you so much for coming. Violet, thank you so much for coming. Today, as you can see the title, Best Paying Professions in America and maybe Canada. I see someone from Montreal. Why not? Tell us if Janet is saying the truth or not. But to be quite honest, the reason I'm doing this video, I know all of you are meeting me at a different level in life. Some of you, you're still looking for papers. Maybe you're in the United States, you don't have a green card. Maybe you're a student, who knows? Maybe you are visiting someone who came on a visiting visa and you watched Janet and you're thinking of going back to school. Some of you, you're still back home looking for ways to come in America, for ways to come to Canada. And Janet does many videos. All you need is to spend time on the videos. If you are new, please, one video will not help you. You need like to watch even 20 videos. Evelyn is watching from where? Iraq. Thank you so much. And from Dubai and everyone watching me everywhere. So today I spend time again. Because many of you know, everyone talks about nursing. Someone is watching from London. Another one is watching from Zimbabwe. Okay, Samin is watching from somewhere in the United States. Thank you so much for coming. Many of us, we've had nursing. That's okay. Relax. The reason why Janet is coming here today, and I know many of you, you're watching me right here in New York. Thank you for coming, Ref, and everyone else, Massachusetts. Thank you for watching. All of us, we are like, nursing. So let's blog about this. Let's talk about the truth. I'll tell you one truth about nursing that we cannot dispute. We cannot dispute, my friends. Nursing jobs in plenty, okay? We don't even have to debate that one. If you want to make sure after graduation you get a job, nursing, no problem, okay? It pays fairly well. Above all, it gives you a green card. Has Janet given you the facts? So if you're listening to me, you've arrived in America now, or you're planning to come, even Canada, okay? Even in Kenya, actually, some of these things are applicable in Africa, everywhere you're watching from. But to be quite honest, let me just give you, I'm not saying this because from Minnesota, from Kampala, thank you so much for coming. We need to follow the facts. Nursing is good, number one. If you don't have a way of getting papers, myself, put yourself through school, put yourself through a community college, put yourself through university, get that nursing degree. So long as the law still stays the same, you'll get a green card. Things can change. When I first came, we used to get green cards. The green cards went away, but they came back. But the good news, there's always H-1B. There are other kinds of visas that they can always give you when you have nursing. So let's put the facts on the table. From Australia, thank you so much, from Mombasa. Having put down the facts in nursing, okay? Let's talk about the truth. Let me tell you, if you're someone who went in information and technology and you have papers, again, let me be very careful. Don't come here with a degree that you know you like, but it won't give you papers. If it's not going to give you papers, you better assess yourself. I'm just being careful with my words here. I'm being careful with my words. Don't be sleeping in the apartments. Don't be sleeping in the house and you don't know your future. Okay, let's put our future together, my friends. Let's put our future together. We know that nursing will solve our problem. Okay, some of you have not married. You don't know where the papers are coming from. Why are you wasting time? Go to nursing school. Give yourself papers. That's all I'm saying. Stop dreaming. I'm dreaming of a boyfriend. I'm dreaming of a girlfriend. My karatasi, my paper. Stop dreaming. The sky is the limit. Do it yourself. Go to school. Do nursing. Okay? But remember, let me tell you the truth that people don't tell you. And Janet says this from experience. I was a nurse back home. I came past NCLEX. I worked as an RN for over 10 years. Did you know an average, a nurse earns 56,000? Did I get that? No, I used to do hours. I used to put in work and I'll get 70, 80,000. If I'm lying, say the truth. And I see someone watching from Massachusetts. That's one of the states they pay very well, Connecticut. I worked in New Jersey, they were paying very well. I worked in California, those are high-paying states. Okay, in San Francisco, you know, when I went to California, I had RNs that were making 100,000, but that was very rare. They were in hospitals that had unions. Okay, but let's be real. If you are in Midwest, South, most likely you are looking at average 56,000, 60,000. Now you can say, I can do hours. Nursing is not a joke. You can do hours and hours and hours and bring in the money. But the stress that you get, my friend, you'll be so stressed. Okay, your relationships might fall apart. So I'm just telling you the truth, okay? So what is Janet saying? There are options, okay? There are options. Someone is listening from Georgia. You can do professions that will pay 2, 3, 4 times without doing doubles. If you have a green card, okay? There are professions, and I'll go through this. And I know some of you probably are like, I'm not a book person, no problem. Janet is not saying you go to school. We have community colleges that can give you a 2-year course. There are some that will give you a 3-year course, and you can go and, get a business and start doing things and start a salon, do wherever it takes. By the way, at the end of the day, it's money and what you like. But this thing of sticking to nursing, I've seen engineers. I've seen people come here with first degrees, very smart people, who could have done medicine and earned 5 times more than a nurse sticking on RN. Okay, I'm just saying the truth from Maryland. If I'm lying, sorry. And this is nothing against nursing. Janet is a nurse herself. If you plan to do nursing, if you want to earn 6 figures, you have to take yourself to master's and PhD. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? So that's why you saw me driving around and showing you my neighborhood. I had to go put in more hours in school. So let me tell you the truth. In America, of course, the medical professions are top on the list. And I'll mention the ones that will give you 6-figure salaries and those that will give you nursing salary. So why do you stick with nursing? You have a green card. You can do lab technology. Do you have to do nursing? And you don't like nursing. If you like nursing, good. You can do radiology. Okay? You're earning the same almost like a nurse. A nurse has flexibility, and I know it's tempting because when you're RN, they have those cute scrubs, and everyone is kind of loving them, and they have their stethoscope, and they can do traveling nursing, they can do agent nursing. Oh, I have this agency, I'm earning this, I'm doing doubles, good. The good thing with Janet, she's telling you the truth. So that you don't say, but Janet, you say I go do radiology, and now I graduated with radiology, and I don't see Massa, I don't see hours like nursing. I'm giving you facts. If nursing is not your thing, radiology is another clean job. Phlebotomy is another good thing. I'm just saying. In fact, I wrote some of them. Let me make sure that I don't miss. This one, I have to check my notes. Things that nutrition, medical nutrition, medical social work, physical therapy, occupational therapy. Those are options. We don't have to all stick in and just like nurses, sometimes better. I'm telling you. But I had to write this so I can bring my people information. Okay? So these are the ones that I saw. Cardiac sonographer. You're going and checking ultrasounds in the heart and all that. They train you. You earn 71,000 when the RN probably is earning 56 or 71. It's the same. It's an option. You still wear your scrubs. You still wear your lab coat. You still feel important. Okay? Cardiovascular invasive specialist. And all these things are in the community colleges, my friend. I'm not even saying go to a university. Start with 3 years. In America, you start even 2, 3, 4. You will go up to PhD. Like no one cares. Okay? Understand? Diagnostic medical sonographer. When we are all pregnant, like who checks your baby? And who is going to read all that? Okay, before we even go to the big shots like radiologists. These people that are going and checking ultrasound and doing vaginal ultrasounds and all those. Lab tech, phlebotomy, medical nutrition. Yes, today we are discussing options. Okay, some people don't like nursing. Nursing is not easy, my friend. You have to be ready to wash patients and turn them, okay, and wipe them. If they throw up, you need to enjoy it. And night shift, every day night shift. It's stress. So go there if you love it. If you have a green card, look at your options. If you don't have a green card, stick with nursing. Or marry or something. Find papers. Find papers. That's what Janet is saying. Dietitian. Some of this we don't like. You don't want to go to what do we call, a profession that you're competing with the natives. You want to go for a profession that will give you a certificate. Never forget that. A license. You see, when people hire me, they are not hiring Janet. They are hiring my license. Okay? It takes 8 years or more to get this license. That's how you look at life. That's how you look at life. Thank you so much for coming. Hemodialysis technician. Well, 48,000, but I'm just giving, that's not medical lab scientist, okay? Medical social worker, I already said that, about 55,000. Nuclear medicine technologist, about 76. Pathology assistant, okay? If you go, okay, let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to the basics. When people first come, they'll go to CNA. By the way, the good thing with CNA, if you don't know CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant. If you're listening to Janet, when you first come to America, more than likely people will introduce you to that, even if you are a professor. And Professor, Mr. Professor, let me talk to you now. You don't feel like going to do nursing, okay? There's pharmacy technician. You'll earn the same money as a CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant. You can work in the pharmacy, Walmart, Target. You're helping the pharmacists. That's a startup job. You're not going to stick there, Mr. Professor, okay? You're not going to stick there, okay? Or teacher or whoever or historian. You're not going to stick there. If you're a professor in teaching, you're going to be a pharmacy technician. You start with maybe $12 an hour, 13, but you're aiming for pharmacy. You want to earn over 100,000. Go back to where you belong. You're a professor, my friend. Okay? You're listening to me. That's how you think. Phlebotomy, they go and get veins and draw blood. Okay, some of you don't like blood, but hey, a professor might like. That's, again, you'll earn like a CNA. You'll be in the lab, you'll be in the hospital, you have your lab coat, you still have your respect, you still have your dignity, but you're working your way up to medicine. Who told you? Why not? Like, think like that. Physical therapy, that's a major one. That's a big profession. You need even a master's, okay? Medical assistant, okay? You want to take things like those. Those are options, my friend. Mortgage underwriting. By the way, these things, people, mortgage and insurance underwriting, those people have money. I agree. Okay, nurse assistant, it's okay. I know for us women, we don't mind. We came from home, we are teachers, we were nurses, we were all that. That's an option. I'm just giving you an option so that we start thinking besides the net. As you can see, I'm sticking with medical. Why am I sticking with medical? Because jobs are always available. We want to be real. But this will propel you to the next level, okay? Ekg Technician, I like this one. In fact, I'm training my son after high school, Ekg Technician. You're always on the ward. Also, again, we'll talk about accounting and all that. Those are very good professions. I like Jen because some of you think that it's just nothing. If you have papers, again, if you're coming, watch this video from the beginning. Number one for us is to get papers. Number one for us is to get papers. Never come to America and you don't know how you're going to stick around. Be organized. Be organized. Mr. Professor sounds funny. I love you, Juliet, okay? Surgical technician. When you're in the surgery room, you're cleaning instruments, you're doing things. If you're a professor, again, you want to look important, you want to continue looking important. But you need to start all over now that you're in America, okay? Number one, we are going to find something that will give us papers. Once we have like papers, okay, we are not going to stick to nursing if we don't want to. Again, if we like nursing, we'll stick with nursing. Have I given you some of the examples for startup career? So it's not just CNA. Why are you telling a professor to go do CNA? He doesn't like it. And then now he wants to go back home. We are not going to do that. Professor, you need to continue feeling important because you belong there. There are many options. These are courses that you can go for 3 months, 6 months, you have a certificate. You'll be driving a car. No one will ever know you look like a professor. But meanwhile, you know you are doing this job, but at night you are doing prerequisites. You are ready to go into pharmacy. You are ready to go into medicine. You are ready to go into veterinarian medicine. You understand, my friends? Don't come here and hear people discouraging America stress. No, you decide what you want. Okay? I'm catching the new ones and the old ones. Don't give up. Start. Now, some of you are watching me now. And then 5 years from now, you'll be like, when Janet was talking that day, I wish I went to a community college. I wish I did. These years go by. They fly by quick. Start. Even if you've never looked at a book for 20 years, go. Stop earning $15 an hour, my friend. Unless you're happy, okay? If you have a spouse, sometimes you can marry to make money. Nothing against that. You can marry an RN, marry a doctor, make money. It's not me. I'm just saying, but organize your life. That's all I'm saying. Is Janet putting you together? Yes, I know. I'm putting you together, and I love you so much for following. And keep sharing. I love you because sharing makes us stronger. And especially, this is one of those videos that will benefit us here in America. So we are not going to feel like, the videos that Janet makes, okay? I've had people telling me, Janet, I don't even know why you don't have 1 million followers yet. I have over 100,000. Remember, the videos I make, they are money making. Some people, they fear if they share, someone else will be more successful. So that's what I'm working with. That's what I'm working with, my friends. But for you, you are going to share. Sharing is caring. Rev, I love you. Mary, I love you back. Loving is sharing. You share, and then it comes back to you. Do you know that person will call you one day and say, you remember that Janet Rangi video you gave me a second year in a community college doing lab technician? Okay? And I will go to the big shots very soon. But let me tell you another secret that we don't do. My opinion, Janet is a blogger. She blogs a lot. And by the way, she's also many things, not just a blogger. Okay? Now, the things that one thing I've learned, if there's anything I can tell you honestly that gives me success or makes it's like someone is reading my mind. Google it. Let me tell you one thing. Never do something without Googling. In other words, never do something without doing research. Asking questions is good. Following what other people have done, perfect. Okay? Because you're just like following a mentor who has already done it. But let me tell you, if you first come, best paying professions, voila, you will see them. Okay? The most marketable professions, voila, you will see them. Don't go for a course that has 10 names that will make you feel important for nothing. You want to do a well-researched profession. You know exactly, will it give me papers? Will it not give me papers? Will it pay me this? Do I have to work 3 jobs? Just the way I'm saying for RN to compete with Janet right now, she has to put in 3 shifts. Why? Why? Okay, so that's good. I did my part. By the way, I put in my hours. Janet here put in many hours, RN. Sometimes you look at me, you think, I've done everything in medicine. I've delivered babies. I've delivered babies in Kenyatta. I've worked in pediatric wards after delivery. I've taken care of kids that are 1 kilogram. I've worked in dialysis. I've worked in ICU. I've worked with open heart surgery. I've worked with lung surgery, my friends. Okay? I've done, what do we call? Childbearing and all those things. Surgical. I was in a surgical ward. In America, I'm cardiac. Telemetry. I've worked all those things. I put in my time before I even went for my master's. When I went for my master's, I was enjoying because I have the experience, my friends. So when Janet talks about RN, don't feel like Janet is saying something bad. She's just telling you can double or triple your salary. Okay? So just keep thinking like that. First of all, do your research. Go to Indeed.com. Find out what are the best paying professions. How much. Go to the immigration. Find out from employers who sponsor papers. Who gives H-1B visas. Who gives green cards. Hey, my God. Once you've gathered all that information, come with a plan. America, come with a plan. Canada, go with a plan. We are not, as Janet said, we are not going to be haphazard. No haphazardness. You plan. Okay? So I'm giving you those options. For those who are not in the medical, of course, sales managers, you have to be very good. Like me, I came to understand after a while that either I should have been a lawyer or a sales manager. I can do sales. I can make money through sales. I can make this book look like gold. I can sell. Okay? Sales, they make a lot. Okay? Marketing manager. Of course, CEO. If you ever make it and you become a CEO, we are not even talking about these other people. Biomedical technicians, why not? Automotive technicians, yes. But this automotive, my brother did. They don't do degrees here. They just do diploma. But there are many jobs in the shops. Okay? Yeah. If I were you, I'll venture into the business aspect of that. Okay? So I'm telling you, and we'll keep talking. Other professions, don't feel bad. The good news with Janet, she likes talking about what she knows, and that's why I just end up in medical. And the good news, I can find an expert, someone who has done business, accounting, information technology, agriculture, teaching, all those things, so they can give us. Another thing, corrections. People come and work in the prisons. They will always find a job, a state job, government, just like home, stable jobs. If you come and you don't feel like going to school, you can always just work in the prisons, corrections, and you'll find a decent job. I'm just telling you, my friends, stop sleeping on years. Sorry, I'm interpreting direct translation, but I'm just saying, we are not going to sleep on our ears. We are going to do research. We are not just going to depend on the people that live next to us and what they are doing, okay? We are going to find out these ones who have big cars, who have big homes, what are they doing? And yes, there are plenty. They're everywhere in Dallas, Houston, Minneapolis, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, they're all over. Follow them, ask why, okay? So, and that's just for some of us. By the way, find out about yourself. If I came to America and I'm 55 and I used to be a teacher and everything, I'm not going to feel bad just doing CNN, taking care of my kids and staying home and enjoying life. Like, you know what? You just be realistic. But if you are 28 or 32 and you are an engineer at home or even a teacher and you come here and you think you can't do medicine, Janet is very mad at you. And having said that, let me tell you, the professions that pay the most, of course, in America is healthcare. Okay? Anesthesiologists. Okay? Radiologists. I was surprised even psychiatrists is going up there. Maxillofacial surgeons. My brother-in-law is a maxillofacial surgeon. We worked so hard. He's now here on H-1B visa. Okay? He was a maxillofacial surgeon back home, and he came here and he has gone back to school and now he's working. He was just successful in H-1B visa. Those are the people that earn over 205 to 300,000. If they have personal business, $500,000, $1 million, the sky is the limit. But if they are working for someone, we are talking average 200, 300, 350. Cardiac surgeons, okay? Who told you can't be one of those? If you are 25, who are 28? And I will tell you how. The good thing with Janet, she says how. Surgeons, orthodontists, okay, specialists, okay, physicians, pediatricians, nurse anesthetists come next, okay? They are just like doctors, they earn very well. Physician assistant, nurse practitioners, okay? Now they are earning in the lower 100s. You understand? So if a doctor is earning 180 to 250, a nurse practitioner is starting around 120 to 150. So you need to be thinking like that. Let me spend some time on this. Nurse practitioners, physician assistant. Some people ask me, Janet, which one do you think is okay? Which one is okay? I don't know. The end result is the same. Okay? Politically, nurses have more power. So they have more privileges. Okay? In government, they do self-prescriptions. No supervision. So if you are one of those people who just want to be completely independent from doctors, you're probably better off being a nurse practitioner. But probably you started as a nurse. What I don't understand is crossing over from nursing to physician assistant. Some people get misled. The salary is the same or even better for nurse practitioners. You stick within your profession. You are more independent. People understand that you're in the nursing profession, okay? But why do I say physician assistant is good? If you have a degree, like someone says psychology degree, and you want to get a good job that pays you over 100,000, physician assistant, why? Because you can do prerequisites quick and go and do physician assistant for 2 years. But they need you to have a first degree. You have to show that first degree somewhere before they take you into physician assistant program. So some of you think about physician assistant. Nursing is a little bit too long sometimes because you have to start from your bachelor's, 4 years, stay a little bit in the field, go back for your master's for 2-3 years, stay in the field, go for another DNP and all that. But regardless, whichever one you choose, that's fine. The only thing I don't understand is switching from nursing to physician assistant. Like switch from nursing to medicine. For me, it doesn't make sense. Like nursing, physician assistant, same pay, really, same job, really, more autonomy as a nurse practitioner, more power. That's me, and not that's me. That's the truth in the field. Okay, when people are in big numbers, they just have more political power. Nursing is more political. They can high bargaining power. Okay, so I had to spend time on that. That's an option for some of us. Network and security engineers. Okay, and by the way, cyber security is becoming a big one. Okay, but for some of you who are still home, first things first. First things first. For you, you're going to look for a visa first. And Janet has videos. Someone is watching from Zambia. Go watch Janet Rangi videos, find out. Okay? So let me see if I covered everything. Financial managers, they earn well. Pilots, although you'll be in the sky the whole night. Lawyers, about 120,000 average. Remember, everything is an average. There are people who earn more than that and those who earn less. Financial advisors, optometrists, okay, podiatrists, IT, information technology managers, petroleum engineering. Now, let me spend some time on petroleum engineering. Some of you, one of my followers is a petroleum engineer. It used to be a booming business with oil, especially in America. Oil has gone down and people are embracing green energy. So you want to go in wind energy, you want to go in such fields. Okay, you want to go into that because this one, he's regretting, like, Janet, I wish I did information technology. So now he's trying to transition from petroleum engineering, which is a big degree, but there's no one to give him papers. There's no one to file for him a green card or give him H1B because it's not a booming business. Oil went down. Will oil come back again? Maybe, maybe not, but it's still there, but not just in demand the way it was. So those are the things you want to pay attention. Development practitioners, who are those? Okay, but anyway, everything is possible. Everything is possible. What is Janet saying in a nutshell? What is Janet saying? Medical profession rewarding, jobs available. Okay, data engineer, good. I love that. Do your research. Optometrist, good money, yes. Do your research. What is the job market saying? You'll never go wrong. Okay, but number one, what did we say on this page? If we are new, the first priority is to get a green card. The first priority is to have H1B, a working visa, whatever it takes. And I don't care if you came as a student, you came as a visitor. Janet has done enough videos for now for you to take enough risk and switch from visiting to student. If you are a student, know how you are going to stay. Some of you graduate and then now you come out and then now you start talking to people. By the way, another trick used to be, many people used to join the military. Always look out. Things can change. For now, military is closed for, they won't give you papers. Those days, people just come and join the military and get papers. They'll get the green card, and I'm just saying. But that one is closed for now. For now, okay? For now, we don't have those programs. Military was an option. Going to school and finding an employer who will sponsor you after graduation, you have to do your research. If you go online, you'll find all these employers that give papers after graduation. You need to know before you embark on your journey. Don't waste your money on a degree that will not help you. Your parents at home, they will need you to have a job. You are not going to come here and then you start wondering. I mean, if you came and your plan is to go back home, that's another thing. Or you took a Fulbright scholarship, or you promised the government that you will go back home, or the company sent you here. Don't stick here. You need to pay back. You need to go back and pay your dues. If someone educated you, please go back. But for some of us who came searching for a dream, we need to know how. Is education going to give you papers? Is marriage going to give you papers? Where are these papers going to come from? That should be the first question you're asking yourself, so that you don't have stress. Okay? So that you don't have stress. In the end, you start saying this place is not good. And by the way, if you started and you made mistakes, Janet is a big believer in starting all over again. And you say, even Janet, how do I do medicine? If you're under 30, if you're under 35, you can still do it. And one day, 10 years from now, you'll be a medical doctor, you'll be saying it was because of Janet Rangi. Who said you cannot do it? And let me give you a story. Sometimes Janet always says what she has done. When I went to school, I did my master's. I came out and I started doing prescriptions and I started working with a doctor. And she told me how much she was earning. And I saw how much they were going to help her in student loans and what I was earning. I just had this self-pity. I said, no, I don't like what I'm seeing. I can make a change. That's what I believe in myself, is always make a change. You can't believe what Janet did. I went and started taking classes. I started doing exams, preparing for MCAT. For some of you who've done medical school, doctors, you know what an MCAT is. You cannot go to medicine in America unless you've done an exam called MCAT. Janet read, up to now I feel like I'm the smartest nurse practitioner in the world. I read all those chemistries, biologies, and I did the MCAT. When it came to time to applying for schools, going to medicine, now I want to switch from nursing, going to medicine. I've done the medical exam called MCAT, okay? Now it's time for me to start applying for School of Medicine, because I just saw what the other doctor is getting. I'm like, Janet, you're smart enough. What are you doing here? I'm not going to take this. I looked at my employer. I looked at how much they were paying me. I looked at how much student loans they were going to pay for me. And I looked down the road, take myself in class for 4 years and another 4 years of residency. I did the economics and I asked myself, why are you going to medicine? Is it money? If it's the patients, you're still earning, you're still seeing patients. What are you going to tell the school? You cannot say, I want to be a doctor so I can help people. You are helping people as a nurse practitioner already. So I asked myself tough questions. Janet, are you going there for a title? I asked myself over and over again. Okay, many years down the road now, I'm proud I did not go. Why? Because my financial situation is in a good place. I'm still earning over 6 figures. Okay, although patients call me doctor, not that I want to. Okay, but importantly, I decided that Janet, I'm better off being known as a rich woman or a business woman. I just told myself, that's what I want. Don't give me that title. No, Janet, as someone who is an entrepreneur, who is successful. I made that decision. I'm happy with it up to now. So now I tell you, medical school is possible. And I met psychiatrists. I met a doctor from Nigeria. She told me, Janet, I went to medical school when I was 40 years. And every time I write for the student loan, I smile. It's the best bill I pay. I love being a doctor, Janet. She was a nurse. She wanted to improve herself. So that's why you see, there's nothing against RN. I'm just saying, if you are that person who wants more in life and you don't have to do doubles, I don't have to do doubles. For the RN to catch up, I told you they have to work sometimes 2-3 times to catch up with me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, have options. Have options. Think like that. So how do you go to medical school? Janet did it. I decided I'm going to do it and I went through the process and stopped at some point. You need to have a first degree when you're coming here. Mostly biology, chemistry, these days even psychology, sociology. Most of the medical questions are coming from sociology and psychology. Before they used to ask questions in math, physics, chemistry. Now they are cutting in half science, half social. Because they are trying to reach the society. They want diversity in medicine. Okay, I did MCAT. Most of the questions in MCAT, okay, they are going to come from sociology. They are coming from psychology. Okay, do you need to be a biology major? No, you can be a teacher. You can be a musician. You can be an engineer. You can be a dancer. You can be a historian. They don't care in America. Just have a first degree that will tell them you're prepared. Once you have your first degree, you are going to identify schools of medicine. That's, by the way, what Janet is saying is real. I did it. And have I worked with these doctors? Yes, okay? I know. Am I preparing my son to do the same? Yes. So listen to me, credible information. This is all you need. Whether you have friends or not, this is what Janet is telling you. You have papers, you know how you pay your student loans. This is all you need to do. A first degree in anything in America. You have a better advantage if you do microbiology, if you do maybe biochemistry, which some of you think is hard in America. They will train you. The chemistry you used to feel at home will be so easy. Okay? Biochemistry will help you, biology major will help you, chemistry major, physics. Take a degree that will give you a good GPA. If you are good in history, take a degree in history. So your GPA will be 4.0, 3.8. It's all about GPAs and how prepared are you to enter medicine. Are we on the same point? Don't assume I didn't do pre-med. Yes, you can go straight and do pre-medicine, pre-pharmacy, pre-dentistry, no problem. The school will help you go through that. But if you have a first degree as we are talking today, you go to the School of Medicine, you look at the requirements. They will look at your first degree and they will look at the prerequisites, which can be done in a community college, but preferably for medicine in a university. They are going to ask you biology 1 and 2 with lab, chemistry 1, 2 and lab, psychology, sociology, communication, English, history. You look at what they need. And then you go and take a review course. What did I say? A review course in MCAT. Don't read alone. Review course for the medical exam. These people, that's all they do. They go there, memorize, and get trained for the MCAT. If any doctor is listening to me, please confess. Confess, okay? They go, they train using in America, there's something called a review course. You always want to do a review course before you do any exam. Okay? They do a review course for MCAT. Once you pass the MCAT, you present your first degree, you present the prerequisites, you present MCAT, voila, you are in medicine. Oh, Janet, medicine will take me 8 years. Wrong. 4 years. After 4 years, you are a medical doctor. The next 4 years, you're going to spend in internship. What is internship? Yes, they are going to pay you like a teacher. but you are earning, you are not paying fees. So stop looking at 8 years, look at the 4 years, my friends. Look at the 4 years. That's how you look at life. Who told you 8 years the sky is falling? You will still be here. So look at the 4 years. A medical degree is 4 years. Of course, after your first degree, you think another 4 years, but you go waste your money. Someone say nothing against MBA. Who knows? Those 2 years you're wasting on your PhD, or those 2 years you're wasting on a master's that will not even give you 6-figure income. I'd rather take that to medical school. Okay, at least that's what I look. In life, I do the math. For me, I just feel like numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. You know, if someone tells me to stick around 4 more years, being paid, by the way, during internship, and then after those 4 years, I'm going to blow 200, 300,000 per year. It's a good deal. Oh, it's hard. No, they have good teachers. Do your homework on time, present things on time, projects on time, you will pass. I'm just encouraging. Some of you you didn't know. If someone gives you admission from home saying you're going to do medicine, they're lying. Here they need a first degree, and it's you to decide where you want, okay? Once you have that first degree, do prerequisites, do your MCAT, you're in medicine. Care about the 4 years. Once you graduate 4 years, you will choose whether you want to go cardiology, gynecology, radiology, psychiatry, family medicine, pediatrician, endocrinology, dermatology. During your 4th year, you're deciding, and that is the internship or the residency that you will take. During residency, they are paying you about $50,000 per year or $45,000 per year, but at least you are not taking student loans. At that time, they are already calling you a doctor, even if you are first year in residency. You already have the medical degree. Are we on the same page? I think I've explained, so no one can just say, Janet, but you keep on saying. Same thing with pharmacy. First degree in something, prerequisites for pharmacy. Same thing with dentistry. First degree in something, prerequisites for dentistry. Your pharmacy, first degree in anything, prerequisites for pharmacy. PCAT. You do something called a PCAT, you go into pharmacy. Okay? Janet is giving you ways. That's what I know. How does Janet know? Okay? All these people, I've had them in my house. I live with them. There's no guesswork. I have pharmacists I live with here. If I tell them to come on the video, they have no courage to come. But we talk. We are all very happy, okay? I'm just telling you to aim higher. If you don't have papers before I go, RN. Don't waste time. If you don't have papers, you might have to do nursing. If you don't have papers again, you might have to do nursing. That's all Janet is saying. RN. And by the way, not enrolled nursing 2 years. Registered nurse 3 years. Don't say, oh, but she said if I do nursing, I'll get a green card. 2 years, no one is giving you a green card. You have to be a registered nurse, associate degree, or bachelor's degree. Change your major today. I know I'm talking to one of you. You are in a major. You don't know how you're going to stay in America. You're forcing yourself and having the big names that will not help you. Do nursing. I mean, you'll get your papers. Unless you know how you're going to get a paper. We don't want people who are full of frustrations. And I love you so much for sharing. I love you so much for following. Remember to share with everyone. As Janet said, her videos sometimes can be tricky. Some people fear sharing. They think someone will gain. No, sharing is caring. Someone said at the beginning of this video, sharing is caring. So if you came in late, Janet has talked about all the professions that you can, not all. Some of the professions and your mindset and how to think, how to set yourself for success when you arrive in America and when you're planning to come. And if you're here and you want to change and be like those people across who are driving good cars, who are living in big homes, who have no problems paying mortgage, and we'll talk about other things. I'm blogging, and when I blog, people think I'm just blogging for those outside America. No, I blog a lot for us who are already here because we have room for improvement. I love you so much for coming. As always, I want to leave you better than you found me. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up. Who told you giving up? It's not an option. Some of you, you're divorced and you think like the world has come to an end. Who said it has come to an end? It's an opportunity for new love. You know, I'm telling you. Some of you, I'm a CNA. Who told you it's an opportunity to become an RN? Janet, it's an opportunity for you to become a doctor if you're under 30. If you're under 30. I don't know, I'll get papers. I don't know. People are telling me to marry. Go do nursing. Okay? Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in the weekend. Today I thought I can do a quick video out of topic a little bit, because on the weekends I try to go very technical on Canadian videos, technical information. It can be boring and all that. But as you can see, I'm trying to blog more frequently. Many topics are coming your way. Janet is here. Okay? I can't wait. Thank you so much for following me in Massachusetts. Okay? In Texas, in New York, in Minnesota, in New Jersey, in New Hampshire, all those places. Thank you so much. Share with your friends in your groups. Okay? All right. I love you so much. Jolie will be the last person. Thank you so much for coming. Love you. Who's that? Oh, okay. Becky's like, I'm late, but I'll watch. Okay? Someone else is saying, thank you so much, Janet. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. As I said this morning, I see so many comments, and I can't thank you enough for your love. Someone from Alabama, thank you so much for coming. Joy, thank you. Okay? Janet, which is the most appropriate way to reach you? On DM. If you go to janetrangi.com, you'll see my numbers. You can text. If you're lucky, I can reach you. It's so hard. I have so many people, sometimes I can't reach. Some of my followers have just realized that, you know what, if I watch Janet, she will answer some questions. And that's what I do. I go to the comment section, I see what people are saying, and I address. And sometimes the comment section, I always say that if you share information, you will be teaching someone else. It's not just Janet. Muchas gracias. Someone says muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Okay? Thanks, Janet, for the information. I love you too, Joy. Frederick, thank you so much for coming. Robert, thank you so much from Utah. Someone else said they were from somewhere. I miss Alabama. Joy, thank you so much for coming. You didn't mention LPN. I already did. Juliet, you missed. Enrolled nursing is the same as LPN. License, vocational nurse, license, enrolled nurse. Okay? All right. Agriculture jobs, we'll talk about that. Okay? Merci beaucoup. Okay? Muchas gracias. Bye bye. Kwaheri. See you next time. Bye. Love you.